We don't know what's in our glass. We draw these samples from our blind sample pool, which includes whiskey from $15 to $500. So this could be anything. Let's get into this and see what we got in our glass.
Welcome to Stuff and Whiskey. I'm Erin.
I'm Josh. We are back with another Pours Unknown, which is a series of videos we do here where we draw a sample at random from our blind sample pool full of a bunch of bourbons and ryes, most of which we've never even tasted before. And we try it totally blind so you get the most honest, unbiased opinions possible, separate and apart from any labels or hype or bias, and a heart too, which is what I almost said.
Separate and a heart.
Separate and a heart. Let's get into this and see what we're working with. It could be almost anything, which is always the fun in these videos.
Whoa.
There's no way this is not a rye.
It smells sweet.
It smells like household cleaner.
What?
Yeah. This smells like something that would come in a Method bottle that you'd buy at Target when you just like get so happy to go to Target.
Okay, you have a point. I can see that, yeah.
Yeah.
I do love Target. I love a good Target run.
They're dangerous.
I had an ex-boyfriend that once would say that if he ever were going to dump me, he would dump me in a Target because then I'd at least be in a happy place.
That's a smart man.
You know who it was.
That's a pro tip right there.
It is a pro tip.
Okay, so why do I say that it smells like household cleaner? Because I'm getting like this kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like when something's not clear. Unspecific, non-specific. Yeah, non-specific. I'm getting like this non-specific evergreen note. I don't know if this is like a Douglas fir type of situation or, you know, like a Montana.
Let me see if you know your evergreens. Let's go.
A Montana
spruce?
mountain spruce or... Yeah, I'm glad you said spruce because I was not coming up with that.
You were struggling. I was helping you out.
Yeah, this smells like that, and there's also alcohol nearby.
Yeah. This also smells very grain forward, which makes me feel like it is not legacy distilled.
I think it's just got some funky funk on it.
Yeah. On the palate, I could completely change my mind, but I'm just saying when I get on the nose.
You know how, oh, dang, what was his name? With the big clock on his...
Flavor Flav,
yeah. You know how... No.
Yeah.
He's not the one I'm thinking about. The Humpty Hump. Who is the Humpty Hump?
Do the Humpty Hump. I don't know.
Do the Humpty Hump. This is do the funky funk.
Oh.
Do the funky funk. That's what this is.
I don't know who that was. I feel like that's more your musical genre.
No, that was a little bit before my time.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that was considered R&B at the time. I think that was considered to be rap.
Well, was rap not your thing?
Digital Underground. That's who it is.
See, I would never have guessed that. So it's more your thing than you thought it was.
Well, I'm trying to talk about whiskey, and then I gotta go through a whole nother database in here.
Okay, fair.
And the files are deteriorating quickly.
Let's drink.
As I age.
We're already 5 minutes in?
No, well, we gotta tell people what's what. Like, to me, this is what that is. This almost has like a wintergreen skull vibe to it. And
Wintergreen what?
Like dip. Chewing tobacco. And I don't do that. I never have, but I've had a lot of family members that did.
Gotcha.
And that's the vibe I'm getting out of this. Don't let that ruin the palate for you. I'm not going to let it ruin it for me. I'm going into this with a completely fair shake.
See, I'm getting sweet grain. Those are the two key words that I'm getting off of the nose.
And I'm getting sweet tobacco. Let's get into the palate.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa, and it keeps going too. Oh, and it doesn't stop. Oh.
You don't like it?
I don't like that. No, I don't. I don't like it. I don't make it stop.
Oh,
why do we do this channel again?
Drink some water.
No, I gotta give the people a review.
I think you're convinced it's a rye. I have no idea. I don't try to think if it's a bourbon or a rye. I just think, do I like it or do I don't like it? Do I don't like it? Do I dislike it?
Oh man, it tastes like I drank a rye that was probably pretty good, but I also licked a burnt charred oak stave as well.
You're being dramatic.
No, I'm not.
You're being a drama queen.
No, I'm not. It has so much barrel char. The vision in my head.
You normally like a lot of barrel char.
This is too much. You think you like something until somebody gives you a lot of it, and then you're like, okay, you know what? I was mistaken, sir. I'm very sorry for how enthusiastic I was about the barrel char before, because this is nothing but barrel char.
Okay.
Here's the thing. We've been to Old Forester in downtown Louisville, and we've seen them do the cooperage thing with the barrel, and they like flame it and everything. It's really cool. I'm sure you can find videos online. It's really cool how they char barrels. I do know that Wild Turkey, and I'm not saying this is Wild Turkey, I don't think it is, but I have seen Wild Turkey say that they call their barrel char alligator char. This tastes like what you think alligator char would look like. It is so heavy char.
So when you say heavy char, what are you actually tasting? Like, describe it to me.
Black burnt wood.
Okay.
Like just, I mean, it's literally on the borderline of ash, and it's just going to crumble off.
Okay. I'm not getting that, and I don't know why. But I like that you are. I'm happy for your journey. I don't know what to say.
I'm not happy.
I don't know what to say to that.
I'm not happy.
I'm just, this is giving me grain vibes. Like, it's very grainy.
What kind of grain?
I don't know.
Rye grain?
No, not legacy distilled grains.
It could be non-legacy. It seems to have a fair bit of proof. Let's get past it.
Let's regroup.
Let's get past it. We want to give you something valuable
we have a YouTube channel,
Yes.
Josh. We got to keep it together.
You're spending time watching this video. We want to honor that and be respectful of that. Thank you for doing that, especially for dealing with all this mess. To me, this has that household cleaner note. There's like a bright citrusy note, almost like a combination of lemon and burnt orange skin. Like you're getting the bright lemon plus the burnt orange skin. You're getting pine, spearmint, Douglas fir, spruce. You're getting all that.
All those
and you're getting
words,
barrel char and tobacco.
All those words that you're saying, minus the tobacco, I'm getting. I can get.
Okay. I just had a shift.
But I'm not, they're not off-putting to me like they are to you. The thing that may be slightly off-putting to me is that there's like some sort of funkiness there underneath all that.
Oh, she funky. She need a bath.
Oh, gosh. Okay. So you said there's a shift. What was the shift?
There's like a little bit, smell it. There's a little bit of like you walked into a shoe store.
Like leather?
A leather repair boot store. You know, like on West End, we live in Nashville, Tennessee.
I've never been inside a shoe repair store.
Oh, really? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
It smells like
I've been inside a shoe store where you buy shoes.
It smells like a lot of leather. No, it's different. It's different
Okay,
than
I've
that.
never been in one.
This smells like a leather shoe repair store.
Oh, okay.
Cobbler. Yeah.
I would love to go into one. You should take me to one on a date. We can repair some shoes.
Look, you gotta see how easy I have it. It's so easy.
Take me. There's one by Juice Bar.
Yeah.
Take me to get an acai bowl, and then we can go to the.
I'll take you to the Golden Boot, and then I'll take you to the Golden Corral.
Oh yeah, baby. Mm-mm.
All right, that's the only redeeming thing I can say about this. What's your rating? Do you have one?
Yeah, I'm sorry. We spent so much time talking about it. I didn't even think about it.
You want another sip?
One more sip.
I'll take another sip with you.
I feel like this is just okay for me. It's not bad. It has certain flavor notes, like Josh was saying. I do kind of like more of the earthy pine tree-ish notes.
Yeah.
But this isn't doing it in a way that I find exceptional. I've had what I assume it might be a rye. I've had other rye-type drinks or drinks that are similar to this that I think do it better. So I'm giving this just okay.
Yeah. I would be just okay if it weren't for the finish, but the finish is all that black, like charred wood, and it just lingers and lingers and lingers.
It does.
I'm going thumbs down.
Whoa, it does seem high proof, which I think I enjoy that because the finish, I feel like it lingers, but I like the way it lingers. You don't like the way it lingers.
Correct.
Yeah.
And you know how you're very stingy with your 2 thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, Erin almost never gives 2 thumbs up to anything.
I got a little lackadaisical at the end of 2023, but in 2024, I'm tightening it up.
Locking it down.
Locking it down.
I'm very hesitant to give thumbs down because there is somebody that this is for. Like Erin likes it a lot better than I do.
I do.
Everybody's palate's different. I just like sweet legacy heritage bourbon. That's what I like. I don't like this.
Yeah.
And the way that this is presenting itself, I really don't like it. So, I'm not saying it's bad. There's a lot of going on here.
It's just
There's a lot of
not for
complexity. Yeah, it's just not for me. Let's find out the price.
Okay.
Number 92 in our pool, and we'll see if that changes anything.
Okay, so this is $70.
Honestly, that might make me just okay because it is very unique.
I feel like that's a good price for what I am assuming is going to be a craft whiskey, which you have to assume craft whiskey, the price is up there because they've got to pay for the bottle and all the stuff that they do because they're smaller. That's just an assumption. I don't know, but
I'm not convinced it's craft. I
am.
It could be, and it probably is, but here's what I'll say. It is so unique that I almost want to give it points for that and say just okay. Because while for me, it's not my flavor profile, it's definitely not bad. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of complexity here. I'm actually kind of impressed with the complexity. You don't like the flavors.
You don't like what's going on, but there is a lot going on and you can appreciate what's going on.
Now here's the thing. With our rating system, 2 thumbs up means I gotta have a bottle. Thumbs up means I would like a bottle. Just okay means I could take it or leave it. Thumbs down means hard pass. And honestly speaking, I personally am a hard pass on this and I have to stay true to that. So I'm gonna stay thumbs down.
Okay.
But I do think there's a lot of people that would enjoy what this is. It's just not for me.
And I'm going to stay just okay. I am a take it or leave it, but I do feel like what you're getting, the price of $70 is reasonable.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
I don't feel like it's overpriced for what's in what I just drank. I would pay $70 for if I had it like that.
Yeah. All right. What are we drinking?
We are drinking Dad's Hat Cask Strength Single Barrel Rye.
From Chris Norris?
And this is from Chris Norris. Yeah, why are you laughing?
Because Chris and I, by the way, shout out to Chris. We'll talk about that in a minute. But let's talk about Dad's Hat first. Because the graphics on the screen.
Okay.
Dad's Hat Rye is a Pennsylvania rye.
Oh.
We have had their bottle and bond.
Okay.
And I'll put a link in the video description below. Spoiler alert, by the way, because these are pours unknown. You don't know what we're drinking while we're drinking it, just like we don't know what we're drinking. However, I'm spoiling it right now because we tried Dad's Hat bottle and bond rye. And I had an equally off-putting reaction to that.
Interesting.
And it was very smoky, barrel charry grossness like this was. For my palate. For my palate.
Use inclusive words.
But I do like the cask strength better than the bottle and bond.
Really? Okay.
So there is that.
Yeah. And I feel like what you're getting a cask strength bottle for, the price is right.
Oh, yeah. $70 for a cask strength rye is honestly remarkable.
There was no proof listed on this. So.
And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because Chris and I traded samples. Shout out to Chris Norris. We traded samples, and this was part of the samples. He sent a bonus sample, and it said, for Aaron.
Aw, this was for me.
Yeah, but we traded some other samples. By the way, if you want to get in on our Patreon, Chris is in our Patreon. Many other people are in our Patreon. That's where we trade samples with each other, help each other find stuff. We actually do that on Discord, but you can't get to the Discord except through our Patreon because that's our social arm of the channel. So a branch? Can we call it a branch? Sure. Is it a social branch?
You can call it whatever you want.
I like branch more than arm.
Branch.
Okay, we got a social branch of the channel over there on Discord.
We're branching out.
Okay. Nonetheless, you can trade samples over there. People do it all the time. Help each other find bottles, all kinds of good stuff. Over on Patreon, get access to our barrel picks, bonus content, yada, yada, yada. It's all on the screen down here. Join in if you want to. Also, I'm wearing one of our shirts. You can get apparel over there as well. If you want shirts, all that kind of stuff, it's there. Stuffandwhiskey.com. You don't have to be part of Patreon for that. Let's get back to the whiskey.
Okay.
This is not my thing.
It's not.
You like it.
I do.
This tracks with the Bottle and Bond episode pretty closely, actually. Pennsylvania rye is just,
It's good.
Yeah.
It's not great.
I'm glad I got to try it.
In my opinion, this specific bottle, but it's good.
It's very unique.
It's priced well.
If you care about unique whiskey, this is very unique.
Yeah, if you are like one that wants to have like very good, well-crafted, unique whiskeys, this definitely is one you should add to your collection.
Yeah, it's different.
It is very well-crafted, very unique, but not too unique where it's going to be gross.
Yeah.
You can even appreciate it.
Yeah, I can. That's fair.
Yeah.
And honestly, when we shoot videos, a lot of times I'm trying to just deliver the most honest, what would you call it? Like true to life reaction to what I'm drinking. Yeah. We're not the 15 tasting notes layer deep channel over here.
Nope. Sometimes I get 0 tasting notes because that's just how I do.
Right. And I just try to give that reaction. This one elicited a stronger reaction. And I'm going to be honest, I kind of blacked out a little bit. Like not actually blacked out, but this took me This had me so on my heels. Like, this was a boxing match where I was very surprised.
Yeah.
I felt like I was up against Mike Tyson, and he was punching hard, and I did not know how to handle the fury that was coming at me with this pour. So
Okay.
hopefully
Wow.
you glean something from this. I don't really know what happened during this video.
Cool. All right. I think that's it for today.
It is. Like the video if you like it.
Yeah.
Subscribe to the channel if you like these
And
honest reactions.
we'll be back next week with another one of these, and hopefully it'll be a little bit better than this one.
Yeah, or maybe you love this. This is what we do over here. I mean, honestly, we're more of a reaction channel than a review channel.
Yes, correct.
Because with our reactions, you get very honest reviews.
Yep.
Rather than knowing what we're drinking and telling you what we think we should be getting.
Absolutely.
So, I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
We're going to cap it here. Be good to each other, y'all. And until next time, cheers.